Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We're back. We're doing a best of one Zendikar Rising draft. Our rare is Akiri, Fearless Voyager. Pretty reasonable card, I suppose, if you get a few equipment. Maybe a build around rare. Safest pick is probably Sajiri Shelter. It's a spell land, it's quite good. It's not. Uh, I mean, if you're in white, you're going to play it, and it's a good card. I'm kind of okay taking the Shelter over the Voyager here. Not that I don't like Voyager, it's just opens me up for so many more archetypes, and like I said, it's guaranteed to make the deck. Other good cards in here, the Mossbit Skeleton, Binding is playable, removal. There's a Scythe Cat, Subtle Strike, but we'll take a Shelter and follow it up with something. All right, well, Royal Eruption, probably the most exciting card. I think the pick for us is probably the Kabira Takedown. Another spell land, so it's on color with our first pick. It's a good removal spell. I do like Royal Eruption. I like Spark Mage. Farsight Adept is good. Throne of McKindy I've got a soft spot for, just because I do actually like the kicker deck. But I'm fine taking a takedown here. I don't think it lets us stick with our first pick. I would say it's a little bit worse than Royal Eruption, but not worse enough where I wouldn't want to take it over I wouldn't want to not take it given my first pick is also on color with it. All right, pick 3. Well, we could take the Farsight Adept. It's a totally playable card. The best card in the pack is probably Into the Royal or Shatterskull Minotaur, probably. But Adept is on color. It's the last white pick in here. I feel like there's no reason to not take it. There's not a lot of times that I have cut Farsight Adept. I have cut Farsight Adept before, but not very often. I have to have a pretty good pool in order to do that because I think it's a good card. And it certainly seems like a fine pick here. Maybe a bit early, a bit premature, but not bad. Well, Dauntless Unity's not worth picking here. I could take the Lotus Cobra. It's a rare. It's a ramp card. It fixes. My gut immediately wants to take Blight Priest just because I have a sick obsession with clerics, but I'm kind of okay taking Cobra here. It's a 2-drop. Lets you get 4 drops on turn 3 and still is able to attack, and it fixes for color. And Selesnya Landfall is a deck. And getting a 4th pick Lotus Cobra, I mean, people really aren't interested in green, it feels like, either. Kazul's Fury is a pretty good card. We'll take the Cobra. That's fine. Okay, so now there is Gnarlid Colony, which is a pretty solid card. I'm kind of okay taking the Cleric. Stick to the white plan. We might not necessarily be green. And Skyclave Cleric is good. Raptor is getting a lot better in a deck that's going to have a lot of spell lands in it. But yeah, let's go Skyclave Cleric. So choices here. Currently we have a Cleric and a Wizard. So there's a decent chance Allied Assault is good for us. I've definitely won some games. Are we going to be like an aggro party deck? Is that what the plan is? Because I don't think Cleric beats down very well, but Adept certainly does. Another chance to get a Raptor. Binding is playable. Not usually that exciting. High upside of Allied Assault if we end up in a party build. Well, 7th pick Deadly Alliance is kind of surprising. No white pick here. But, I mean, Deadly Alliance is certainly the best card remaining. Balaged Recovery is pretty good. But 7th pick Deadly Alliance is kind of surprising. I think we take it. Could be Black-White Party, too. So now we can take Baloth, maybe possibly dip back into Selesnya Landfall. Or we just take the Ox, which is worse than Baloth, but neither of them have class. Baloth's better than Ox, but Ox cuts white harder. Let's just cut white. So now, Maida Marasa. Hellion is playable, but we'll probably just take the Might. It's a combat trick that can randomly kill your opponent sometimes. All right. Seems fine to take another Adept here. I can take a Blood Price. Or we could take the Sentinel. Sentinels go to a Subtle Strike. Yeah, it's colorless. All right. There's only... Blood Price is situationally good, but... All right, we'll cut the white card. Snarecaster is actually randomly good with, like, Allied Assault, but I don't think in general it's very good. Let's just cut white. All right, well, I think we cut white pretty effectively there. All right, well, mission accomplished. Second to last pick, 2 white cards. Last pick, white card. Good sign. And then we're given an Attended Healer. I'm going to have to take it. It's too good to pass. I love Master of Winds, too. But, yeah, Attended Healer is just so good. Such a fun card, too. Lull Mage's Domination's in here as well. I mean, these are good, but we're slamming Attended Healer. Hopefully finding a Core Celebrant. This is a great pack. Really strong pack. Master of Winds and Domination both being excellent blue cards. Kazul's Fury is a great aggro finisher for red. Baloth, Vanquish are both good playable commons. But yeah, I think it's pretty clear Attended Healer for us. All right, well, Shade is legit. There's also Blood Priest. Shepherd of Heroes. We don't know if we're black yet. Shade is quite good, but we don't know we're black yet. Would I take the Shepherd over the Blood Priest? Well, it kind of depends. If I'm playing Beatdown, I want the Blood Priest. If I'm playing late game wins, then I probably want the Shepherd. Get the evasion that both of them synergize with Healer. Probably Shepherd is better with Healer, though, overall. Because giving it lifelink is a big drain each turn, too. Yeah, I think we'll take the Shepherd. All right, well, Relic Vial, yes, please. Wow. Well, that's pretty excellent. There's a Rabid Bite in here. Healer for another Cleric. I like the Expert. All that good stuff. But Relic Vial with Attended Healer goes infinite. And is super strong. So we can take the Blight Priest or we can take a Sajiri Shelter. I'm cool with getting on board with Blight Priest now. It's also great synergy with the Relic Vial. And at this point, we probably just want to commit to Clerics with the action we already have. We have Attended Healer and Relic Vial, 2 just incredibly strong, uncommon Cleric cards. Maybe the Cleric deck I enjoy so much because I feel like it's so easy to put together. I don't know if that's what it is or not, but I think that's the answer I'm giving. All right, we'll do the Outrider. Not a Cleric, but randomly a good card. A lot of good blue stuff in here. All right, can take the Binding now. Otherwise, there's a Sky Dancer, but yeah, we'll take Binding. We're actually a little bit removal light, so I don't have a problem with that. Dauntless Unity is probably playable with Healer, but I'd rather find something better, I think. Like a Banneret. White Banneret's probably better. But yeah, let's take the Binding. So we can take another Allied Assault. I mean, like I said, we do have Wizards. We have Clerics. And there's really nothing else here, so we'll take the high upside card in case it works out. But I'm not loving it in here. Alright, guess we continue to cut white. Don't really need any of this. Take a smite that I hope we don't have to play. Can take the tactics. We have a couple classes, so potentially playable. Skulker, not so much in a deck that doesn't have that much action. Could take the field research. But no, let's cut the tactics. Alright, so some late green. I guess this is a cleric, so worthy of considering. Still a chance we end up green, I guess. That would be an interesting deck. Selesnya Clerics. I don't know how many clerics are in green besides the Ascetic. Well, Skydancer in black, or I take another Tactics. I mean, Tactics is a good card in a vacuum. It's not great for us. I'd probably take the Skydancer. All right, we'll let somebody have the good blue card. And got a blue cleric too. Well, that's cool. Wow. Good blue rare and uncommon there. No good white, no good black. It's a tough spot. Shadow Stinger, we do have one rogue, but could take the Raptor. It flies and can bounce our spell lands. Yeah. Or we take another Ascetic. Maybe we end up green still. There's a chance. Or we play 3 color. I'm not giving up much for it. I'm giving up a Raptor. I don't care about that. Ascetic actually is fine since it can beat down, it gains life. It works with Relic Vial. Consider it. Wow, Baloth, huh? Well, another Relic Vial? Yes, please. Taking that. That's cool. Okay. Wow, Thwart? Well, maybe that's all I needed to... Yeah, I definitely think we have to take Thwart here. Some other good cards. I mean, I would play probably all 5 of the other white and black cards, but we're going to take the Thwart. So we can take a random Protector. It is a Cleric. We have double Relic Vial now, so we have quite a bit of incentive to pick up as many Clerics as we can, because we are a little bit Cleric light. And we don't have any core Celebrants either, so we're not going to get as much synergy as I'd like out of like Blight Priest and stuff. It's not a huge deal. We have the Relic Vial, so it's and Attended Healer, so it's going to work just fine. Probably take another Shepherd. I feel like we're a late game deck. We're off green anyway. We don't need to splash green. And Shepherd is just good. Just buys time. It's good with Relic Vial. Can take the Banneret now. I kind of feel like it's good. We've got the Attended Healer. We want to go late anyway. Sure. Expert's a great card. Especially with double Relic Vial. It's going to make them discard, and then on top of that we get to... Wow. Well, Blight Priest is kind of a must-grab for us. Well, it came together okay, considering we didn't get any... Yeah, I guess we can take another Sentinel. Maybe we're off the McKindy Oxen. Cut down on 5 drops a little bit. At least Sentinels are 3 drops that are also 7 drops. That's nice. Well, how many creatures do we have? 15? Alright, I guess I can take another Binding. I mean, I want more Clerics too, but we're probably off Allied Assault anyway. I don't really need it in a deck like this, so... And then we get a Protector anyway. Could take the Blood Price, but... I still think we're a little bit cleric light, so I'm going to take the protectors just for our relic bile synergy. All these allied assaults, and I'm not going to play any of them. Last pick, Farsight Adept. Well, that's pretty cool. Probably all three make the deck. Spell lands, we have the takedown, we've got the shelter, we've got the cleric. Did we get any other ones? Doesn't look like it. So we could cut 3 white sources. What are we looking at here? Much more white than black, but we do have a double black. I need to make 2 cuts. Oh, well, feels like Allied Assault just goes and we've got ourselves a deck. That's a lot of 3 drops. And barely any early plays. Well, I guess that's not true. We have the cleric too, but yeah, admittedly, that's not that much going on early. It might still be okay, but yeah. I wonder if, do I need to run a Mesa Lynx? I don't want to, but we are very, very light on early plays. And one way for us to pretty easily lose, I would think, is not stay busy enough early. I think we're going to play the Mesa Lynx to get another 2-drop, which means we're probably cutting... Could cut the Outrider. It's more of a beatdown card anyway. I guess I'm okay with that. As far as class diversity goes, I think we're okay. We have Warrior, Rogue, Clerics, and Wizard. So we actually have full party. Yeah, so Tactics is going to be good enough. Technically, I think Outrider's probably good enough, but we want to cut this curve down. Yeah, it's a lot of 3-drops. I think I'm just going to have to be okay with that, though. How many clerics did we end up with, too? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Not as many as I was hoping for, but enough to, I think, make the deck work. So, all right. There you have it. We'll run it like this. We'll see you round 1. All right, round 1. This is a keep. I think we're going to open with the shelter. Well, suppose we might as well build towards this kicked Sentinel at this point. Could have just attacked with the cleric, but it's not a huge deal. We have the thwart to get him back anyway. Hmm. Well, the problem is thwart on Sentinel really isn't that good. But I'd probably do it anyway. I think they're going to choose the Sentinel too. They knew about the Sky Dancer too, so that's a little surprising, but... yeah. Tough spot, tough spot. Really tough spot. So if I'd kept the Sentinel, I would have been able to play a 4-5 here. Now I can get both of these back, but... doesn't do a ton for me. I suppose we still do it. We're kind of just like a relic vial away from being in pretty awesome shape, though. That's a good draw, too. That was a good one to get. There we go. Could have cracked it right then, but I feel like if they have removal, might as well kill the thing they target instead. All right. That's cool. Alright, well, guess we'll get rid of that. So I could sack now, but I think I actually do. And the reason I do is it allows me to maybe make a play on my turn. And we know they don't have removal, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Alright, and then we get to draw that, which is just nuts, so... Now I really wish I had another mana, but... So, this is pretty insane for us now. Like, I can attack with this. Anything they kill drains them for 2. This is fine. Alright, cool. Relic Bile for the win. We'll see you for the next one. Alright, game 2, it's a keep. Mesa Lynx actually looking good. Words I never thought would come out of my mouth. Mesa Lynx beatdown? Wow. Sure. Well, guess we're just binding it and bash for 5. Why not? Actually, play this as lands, then we can even Deadly Alliance the next one. Sure. Tended Healer. Well, that's the best use of mana, so I think we'll do that. I want to use the Relic Vial. Alright, I guess we don't. I could. I think they probably trade off a Blight Blade there. Probably. We're a mana away from having the little engine that could here, so... Alright, so we did get the land, but I think we just play the Relic Vial. I could leave up Deadly Alliance, but next turn I kind of want to play the Shepherd, so I'm just going to play Relic Vial and pass. Whatever they kill, if they do kill, still drains them for 2 because of Relic Vial. Sure. Kind of an interesting choice, I feel like, but let's do the Shepherd. And now we're a land away from takedown plus Deadly Alliance. Or I can play the takedown. Kind of want to use it as a removal spell, though, potentially. So they did have the Rabid Bite. They found it, at least. Easy block here. Alright. That's good. So we can pass here. We have Takedown, Relic Vial, Deadly Alliance up. Okay. See if they get back. Field research? Sure. Not attacking the Blight Priest is kind of interesting. So Deadly Alliance, or I can take down the Diviner. The best use of mana, I guess let's block first. Then we can sack token. Take down the Diviner, but they can draw. I'm not entirely convinced that matters, though. We just pass, leave up Deadly Alliance. And the Relic Vial. I wonder why they chose the Vine Gecko. That was a weird one. They did Blightblade last time. Maybe they were playing around Subtle Strike. But they did Blightblade the first time, which makes it an odd choice, I feel like. Kind of in a tough spot now. That actually makes sense that they did it like that. So we can sack this now. Okay. So we can give lifelink to Protector plus sack, I guess. I can get in with all three. Not exactly sure what that does for me, though. They can block. I mean, it drains them a little bit. I'm not sure that it's profitable enough here. So they're going to get back Rabid Bite now. If I attack with everything, would they have been able to... I think they would have been able to live. I'm pretty sure. Not 100%. So we'll give the Protector lifelink. I guess I only have one cleric left, so I suppose that does make sense. That was a great draw. So I attack with all three. They can block with the Riptide. Can they block and have stuff not die? I don't think so. Not that I see. Riptide blocks something. Like, it doesn't matter, I don't think. I think they die. If they have Into the Royal, I guess we lose, but... I mean, they have 2 mana up. I don't think giving them another turn or 4 cards in hand and 11 mana is necessarily going to work out better for me, so I kind of feel like this is okay. All right. Well, it was a close one. It was a close game. Relic Vial MVP again, though. We'll see for the next one. All right. We got a keep here. Once again, Mesa Lynx looking pretty good. I mean, it would have been nice to have that Cleric. I could have, I guess, waited. Certainly now. But it's okay. Kitty. Well, that's cool. This will do Relic Vial and pass. Well, I just have a warrior, so that's cool. Definitely feeling dumb now that I didn't keep this guy Clave Cleric. But it did take drawing lands every turn in order for me to feel that way. Well, at least Thwart's gonna look better. So we're one shy of Protector plus Thwart. Because it does make it cheaper, so no biggie. We'll do these two, I think, to gain more life. Maybe that doesn't make more sense. I guess it makes more sense to do the Mesa Lynx. We gain less life, but we get a blocker that can actually trade. Looks like we're gonna die. I didn't do the math, but I think it's a fairly safe assumption. No, I guess we don't die. So I can block here. 4, 7, 9. Okay. Oh, Tended Healer's cool. But we're at 2 life, so can also do how can I do this? Can do Protector plus Takedown, kill this, jump there, trade there, still die. Can do this plus give this lifelink. Yeah, that actually... Is that a way to live? I think it is. Block there. Block there. Oh, maybe it's not. It's only 5. Not sure there's a way to live here. Protector, jump there, takedown. I don't think there's a way to live. At least not that I'm seeing. I might have missed something, but it was also down to my last time out there, so. Oh, I see. So there is a way to live. Okay. I didn't quite see it at first, but I have just enough lands to do it, so it does actually work. So, alright. So the plan is block here, Kabir take down the bug catcher, sack the protector, go to 1. Guess we can sack first here. Oh wait, no we can't. No we cannot. So I can go Attended Healer plus Adept. I think we'll... kind of don't want them to draw. We need them to not have action or removal here. So I might actually have to do Healer plus Blight Priest. As undesirable as that is. Because I feel like I need this Healer in order to win. So maybe I just have to risk it with the Adept. My blocks aren't good either way. We'll do Adept first. I might be able to rip a land. Actually, yeah, that works out now. Yeah, that actually is nice. Because now I can go Blight Priest and I still have Relic Biolab. Alright, that works. That was unexpected. So I have 8 too, which is just perfect. Wow. Just some lands. Well, suppose we need them to miss a little bit. That's, by the way, I don't consider getting a Phylath as a miss. By the way, in case you were curious, I don't consider getting Phylath as a miss. That's I would say not going out on a limb by saying that's complete and utter opposite of a mess would be Phylath World Sculptor when I see 2 lands in their hand. So what do I do? I think we just have to do some awkward blocks here. Certainly not blocks I want to do. But I guess I can... It might actually be wisest to just double chump. Chump. Oh wait, I have to chump 3 things though. Ah. I don't think we can do anything here. I wish I could do something. I could have blocked with the Shepherd too, I guess. Not sure that does enough here. I would have killed one of their attackers, but I don't think it's good enough. I'm wondering if maybe I needed to not kick the Skyclave Sentinel. At this point, you got to attack with everything. How could you not? I only have 4 blockers. So if I had not, I would have been able to keep up the life link with the attended healer, which I think would have made slightly more sense. But it's okay. It's done now. Well, I felt like we had a shot. Granted, it hinged on them, you know, not immediately top decking a Phylath World Sculptor the turn after I acquisitions expert them, but guess that was a long shot. All right, we'll see you for the next one. All right, let's keep. Subtle Strike. Subtle Strike gets me either way. Or Sizzling Barrage, huh? Alright. Well, I've got 3 of their 4 classes there. Alright. Got their full class load now. I would have attacked with the Skulker too in a heartbeat there. Would have been like a snap attack. So here's Binding's not looking so sexy. I guess Skyclave Sentinel isn't super sexy looking either right now, but we'll do it. Could actually turn out well. Because we have the Kabira takedown too. And then next turn I guess we can get our adepts back, so that works out okay. I guess this is all sort of assuming the average card in my deck is better than the average card in their deck, but we'll see. I mean, we also don't have any clerics right now. Not that it's the biggest deal in the world, but... Alright, well, guess I have the Deadly Alliance for that. Could have done Nahiri's Binding on one of those 2/1s, but I didn't really like that. I admit, very strong feelings about losing against Sizzling Barrage, but I don't know what to say. Here we are. Alright, well... I mean, it's a good rep. I think we just do it and hope they don't have another piece of removal there. Yeah, had what they needed. All right. You know, I drew just as many cards as my opponent, so not exactly sure why it worked out the way it did, but it did. All right. We'll see for the next one. All right, we got to keep here. Well, bit of an awkward spot. All right, I think we can double block the champion here. Yeah, it works. So miss the land drop, we'll do... Guess we can do takedown plus tactics. Other option is Farsight Adept, but then we might get hit by that catcher. They have one card left. Kind of don't want to give them another card here. I think we're going to hope it's not removal and go for the takedown tactics, block play, and try and kill their whole board. So we'll do tactics first. All right, well, that's cool. Still don't want them to have cards, but at least we get a card too. We kind of need our 5th land for this Shepherd now as well. It's not the biggest deal. Might as well wait until we can get Sentinel online now. All right. Well, I suppose we're the fortunate ones there. They had 4 cards in hand and no action. So, all right, we'll see you for the next one. All right, it's a keep. Certainly looking a little bit slow, but our deck doesn't really do much until turn 3. I guess we could go Protector, actually. It uses a white mana, which is kind of nice. It walks into a counter spell better, because I'd rather have that countered than my Blight Priest. Here we can... I mean, we're quite a bit of ways away from this, so kind of okay playing it. We're trying to get the later game down anyway. Sure. Alright, Falconer's a big deal. We need another white mana. Unfortunately, didn't get it. And not only did we not get a white mana, we have 2 Nahiri's Bindings in hand. Boy, do I regret blocking now. Wow. Just losing real bad against the anti-cognition. Wow. The anti-cognition's got us, huh? Still can't. There's that second white. Yeah. We were waiting for that. I was hoping a Shepherd of Heroes got milled there. That would have been pretty helpful. All right. So we ended up going 3-3, I think. Ended up going 3-3. Hope you enjoyed it. We will see you for the next one.